What you got for me, buddy? Varshan wears a look of quiet determination. The Wooding scale exhibits no change. It should be safe to remain here and begin our search. But whither now? I would sense Azdaja were she remotely near, but there is nothing. Might not you call to her? Let her know that you have come. Gross. Alas, this vessel is not capable of calling across vast distances. For that, I require my true form. Even if it were possible, a dragon's call is born upon Aether. 'Tis liable to draw more voids than to us. I see. In any case, there's little exploration to be done while we are confined to this isolated isle. I propose we begin by learning what we can from the castle's occupants. An understanding of their ways may prove more useful to our cause. Very well. Let's hope a few of them are capable of speech. Let's all remain vigilant while we go about our inquiries. We reconvene afterwards. Yep. Ooh. Little Laramans. Hello. Oh, okay. Rah. The creature snarls and growls at you. It's unlikely you'll learn anything from it. Hey, buddy. What enticing aether you have. Give me some, give me some. Oh, if only I were stronger, I'd be able to eat you. Fine, I'll find someone else to eat, motherfucker. While able to communicate, this one seems to think only of feeding. Better to take your inquiries elsewhere. It's nice that I don't have to slaughter my way through here. The mistress's eyes are beauteous, sublime. To bask in her gaze is bliss. But now she's gone. Never again will I feel her gaze. No mistress, no orders. What am I to do now? What am I to do now? The creature mutters endlessly to itself, not sparing you so much as a glance. You look like you belong in an SMT game. What's happening? I serve, I obey. Please don't eat me. Bruh. Dragon? What's that? Does it taste good? I don't know anything about it. Don't know anything. But the one we caught recently, they seem to know lots. We threw them in the dungeon, but the clever ones are tasty. They might have been eaten already. You've learned all you can from this void scent. If you look in the dungeon, you may be able to find the clever one it mentioned. Alright. Keep it tells my way down to the dungeon. To the BDSM dungeon. I gotta turn the music back down. After the cutscene, I guess. I have nothing to share. While those I approached had no will to fight, neither were they capable of holding a conversation worth the name. My experience was much the same. Lower rung voidsent tend to have lower intelligence, 'twould seem. A pity Scarmiglione is dead. He was talkative at least. What have you? Yeah, there's people in a dungeon, dude. A clever voidsent in the dungeon. That would be the area in which we emerged. Indeed. Let's take ourselves back there and find this voidsent, preferably before its fellows make a meal of it. To the dungeon, then. To the options menu, then. That's good. Are you making me run back through the whole fucking dungeon? Ugh. Yo, dude, what's up? I can't survive without someone to give me Aether. But where, oh where will I find a new master? Kinda makes you almost feel bad for them, because they're just kinda useless scrubs. Yeah, but there's still shit on the carpet, so I don't feel that bad for them. The dog room. Little puppies. Who's your good puppy? Who's your good puppy? Oh, the doorman. Pray we caught our weekend in the dungeon before being served up to the mistress. Tenderizing, she called it, and that's the way she used to like it. Yeah, well, she's McFucking dead now. Woo! Woof! Brrr. Good puppy. Take the passage to Final Fantasy IV. Head back through penis tents. Manservant? There's no man in that manservant. Though there's only the one dungeon here, we call it the fourth. The mistress's orders. But the mistress is gone and her orders with her. Rats can infest this castle for all I care. That's a spirit, buddy. Alright, Mr. Gowler. No one comes and goes from this dungeon without permission. For you, though, will make an exception. Go on, go. Big dude, what's up? Food for the mistress's consumption is kept in these cells. With the mistress devoured, we're free to help ourselves. Yeah, I hate that. I mislike the feel of this. Stay on your guard. There appears to be someone within. Could this be the clever void scent? That thing looks kind of familiar. I hate it. You
want to find
Oh, okay. Yep. You fade away when Xenos fell?
Xenos? The disgraced prince you yourself laid low?
I see it now. The bottomless darkness. The insatiable hunger. The aura was present when we faced him in Garlemald. When Xenos died, its connection to the source was severed. It was forced to return to the void.
Xenos. Yes, that was his name. And you are the friend, are you not?
Well, I guess so. I really wish Xenos would just leave me alone.
Is that Heidelin's crystal?
Yeah, you gave it to me, don't you fucking remember? Uh-huh.
But how?
Sure, this is something I
The
trust.
light just now. Of course. And thus I am returned.
What do you mean, returned? Who are you?
I was once bound to the man named Xenos.
Hmm?
His avatar, until you killed him.
Mm-hmm. He's very dead and never
as
coming
in
back.
The void-sent servants of Reapers. In the name of his hunt, Xenos took up that traditional Garlean art. And through it, he forged a covenant with a being of the void to lend him strength.
Covenant? A curse, more like. He stole my power. There was no equity in the arrangement.
He's dead as hell and
My
never
very
coming back.
essence was altered. Twisted into a tool to serve his desires.
Your previous appearance. This is your true form, then.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What does it matter?
Yeah, it kind of matters.
Indeed. It doesn't.
Oh, okay, I guess not then. Never mind.
Regardless of your form, you are a void sent by nature.
Uh-huh.
So answer me this. Are you our enemy too?
In this world, only a fool would attempt to devour a stronger being. And
Okay.
though it was as an avatar, I lost to you once, I have no desire to lose again.
Good enough for me.
Oh, okay.
Now, you will answer me a question.
No.
Xenos called you friend. That's what you are? A friend?
Strictly speaking, I'm trash baby.
So, you're then... What is it? What is a friend?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are we gonna teach a demon feelings now? Oh, no thank you. Jolie, what do you got for me? As much as one might expect the unexpected, I doubt any of us could have foreseen this turn of events. She seems different from other Voidsent, at least those we've met, and the change we witnessed, I suspect, is due to your crystal purging the excess darkness in her. Excess darkness? They live in darkness. This is the plane of darkness. Even so, she still harbors a great deal of darkness. I'm very keen to hear what she can tell us about herself and about her world. Beef stroganoff. Alright. Money. Where everything begins. The dark-robed Voidsent regards you questioningly. So I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it that you're after? We were looking for a Voidsent with whom we could converse, in the course of which we learned of you. We are visitors to this world, and know little and less of its workings and ways. We would be grateful if you could tell us about it, about yourself. So it's information you seek. What do you offer for it? I beg your pardon? Voidsent do not give unless we stand to gain. If you desire something, you pay the price. That is the sole rule in this world you call the Void. That makes sense. Pray forgive our ignorance. But what would be acceptable as payment? I suspect that such coin as we carry has no value here. Voidsent crave one thing alone, Aether. In return for information, I offer you mine. Not all of it, mind you. I still have need of my life. Very well. I will tell you no more than you can afford to pay. Then we have a bargain. If we're to talk about the Void, let us do so outside. Come with me. Don't make me run through the fucking dungeon again. Ugh.
This is where I belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the Void. There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished. Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
I remember Contra.
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance. causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities, void sent. We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin eaters, darkness begat void sent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lord must have abided in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a void sent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am void sent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb.
Oh.
As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown. But that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
Forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I have neglected to ask your name.
As we say mortal, you may call me void sent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
And call me what you will. I care not.
Lady, you're a real pain in the ass.
How about Zero?
Jolie, is that short for Zeramus?
Meaning nothing. A name as fitting as any.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
Oh, that's a real fucking colonizer mindset, dude.
As I said, I care not. Zero, then.
Here's to a fruitful partnership.
Partnership? Are you saying you wish to strike a bargain?
Well, Zero, while there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes. Ashdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with us.
All right, buddy, calm down up there.
Did you say something?
No?
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of void scent, perhaps.
That was interesting. Barshan, what you got for me? I must say, we are rather exposed here. Perhaps we should continue the conversation within the castle. The throne room is defensible, given its few points of ingress. Let us head back there. Moving wasn't part of the bargain. I'll comply, but I expect my payment promptly. You shall have it as soon as we've arrived. Keep those. Let's go back to the throne room, I guess. Run in. I'm always so terrified when I see carpeted stairs. I'm just gonna slip and fall. I'll have to call J.G. Wentworth. No, who are they? Celino and Barnes, injury attorneys. But then, like, they got mad at each other, and now they're suing each other, I think. I don't know. Everything from my childhood's falling apart. Or maybe one of them died? I don't know. Celino and Barnes, injury attorneys. All 1-888-8888. So mad when they changed their phone number too. This is such a dope ass throne room. Ugh. Why are you shiny? Oh, cutscenes. Yeah, let's go. Oh, a battle. Alright. Okay. Sure. If you're above the maximum allowed, how the fuck do you get a... Alright. I guess that's Savage gear? Because I'm in full crafted and that's 610. Crafted it myself, thank you.
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Damn, you thirsty bitch.
Very well.
Gonna be a trick. It's only light ether. Trying to balance her out. Oh, who's a hungry boy? I am not. Oh! Scarbigglesby! Wow, this is just like Final Fantasy IV.
That I should miss my mark.
That fiend again? But we struck it down. Watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world.
Oh.
I am free to return whensoever I please.
Death doesn't exist. Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty.
Uh-huh.
But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
Okay.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
Like the Echo.
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. Ah, my mouth waters at the memory.
What?
I must devour you too. Yes, I must.
Oh.
Ye drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
If it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That you would. But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger. We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast. Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier. Every soul in this domain serves me now. Come, feast upon their flesh.
The castle answers his call. We'd do well to break up this feast quickly.
Then let's see these guests on their way.
Behold the power of the Archfiend of Earth!
He hastens their regeneration.
We are deathless! You cannot defeat that which cannot die! Struggle and slaughter all you like.
Oh, I'm gonna stand here now. No, I take it.
This bodes ill.
Our foe has too great an advantage.
We need to drag him out of this damnable feast. Quickly, stand together!
end in sight. A retreat may be in order.
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
You an a-hole.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Zero! Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
Devour him.
There is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing. Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
A name for which I did not ask,
Yeah.
but that I nevertheless did accept.
They've been crystallized.
Oh, just like that Stranger Paradise game.
That's quite the trick.
Satisfied?
Yeah.
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
What is this? What have you done?
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well.
Hell yeah.
You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine.
Oh, it's not the cool music anymore.
However incurred, a debt is a debt. I will repay it here and now.
She can turn voice into crystal.
What is this power?
You will tremble before my truth, Drake!
That voice sounds really familiar.
Attend to the minions first.
What do you mean? I can't.
Be gone.
Oh, okay.
trickery will not save.
Very well.
Reinforcements!
This will hurt.
Impressive.
Pathetic. Useless. Enough. Enough!
We cannot win without Zero. We must help her.
Another debt to repay.
I must deal with you first.
Who,
I'll
me?
kill you all myself.
Finally getting serious, are we? Very well. Let us return the favor.
This place will be your grave!
I don't think so. Oh, that's the sword thing.
Magic! We must stop him now!
Everyone, to me! Give him everything you've got!
Sure will, buddy. How would feel to fucking lose?
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again! What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this?
How I feel when my cat scratches me too hard.
To seal ether in crystal. Memoria. But how? How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet... Ah, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my
Golbez!
Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
Big crystal? Oh no, he had tiny crystal too. So are these like juice boxes to Zero? She just have like a little sippy of them sometimes? Black aetherite. Uh-oh. Baby has a migraine.
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, have called you four hither. I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Very exciting.
Yes, but what of the crew's gift? In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the
Ugh.
finest ether.
I love that Scarmiglione's the shifty one.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact, and pray we are not disappointed.
Very well. Behold.
Oh.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether. This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Yes, I stole a child.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my four arch-fiends.
Oh. Oh, that's really sad.
As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether.
Oh, okay, okay.
Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
Are you all right?
I had a migraine, but I'm better now.
The Void Sense essence remains. But it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scarmiglione called them.
Who fancies
I take it they are connected to the war
Scarmiglione?
of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
I owed you.
I
You
repaid
owe
a
me.
debt, and in doing so ensured that I receive my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
That makes us even, I trust.
Like that movie where they barter years of
Right
your
then.
life.
When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
That was a bad movie, if I remember right.
A dragon resembling a great worm. I dare to hope that it was Ashdaya.
Ajdaya.
Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
We have Pokemon sealed in these crystals. In light of our recent experiences, I expect we all have questions. I trust Zero can answer some few of them. We should still be owed at least that much, I dare say. Ah, Stinky Man. Roping in the dark. Hot. You've come to the 13th before, yes? You fought boy. Oh, gotta turn that off. But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand. Ah, they seemed to stay dead at the time, yes. I doubt not that they did. There must be a reason why the ones you defeated did not return, in contravention of the natural order. Do you remember aught out of the ordinary? A sealing magic like Zero's, perhaps? There are circumstances in which we're unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow, but in the process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you would come to harbor may break free and coalesce into distinct void scent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey. A fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet, despite his greater strength, Scarmiglion managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us about it? Not for free. What you saw should speak for yourself. I combined ether in the soul in crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I am told that the heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Auracite. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Auracite. I do not know this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere. But it does sound quite similar. How does one come to wield Memoria, and what happened to your peers? I never thought about that. I do know, though, that Voidset can't use the power. I assume I can because I'm mortal in part. Like Vampire Hunter D. I see. Zero, I wish to ask you about the man called Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar. Can't say how I know it. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then we must try talking to the other Voidsent again. Let us entrust the task to Trash. His echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, he should be able to maintain his composure better than a concerned sibling. That I cannot deny. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces to begin with, perhaps. Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what avenues we might pursue in the meantime. Alright. Well, let's get about it next time. See you guys in a few.